Hola amigos! Have you ever dreamed of exploring ancient ruins? Venturing into lush jungles? Or trekking through majestic mountains? What if I told you there's one country that offers all these and more? Welcome to today's video, where we'll dive into the top 10 places to visit in Peru. Whether you are an adventure seeker or a history buff, you'll find something to love in this amazing South American country. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our travel guides and tips. Number 10. Nazca Desert. The Nazca Desert is known for its mysterious Nazca lines in its valleys. The ancient Nazca people made this big drawing of lines, animals, and shapes. People think that these lines were part of a special spiritual path from ancient times. Since the weather in the Nazca Desert is dry and calm, even today these lines still remain visible. You can view these lines best from an airplane, but that can be rather expensive. If you don't want to fly, you can visit the watchtower on the main highway for a better view. The Nazca Desert is also home to very old underground water tunnels called Nazca Channels. These channels aid in growing crops like cotton, potatoes, and fruits in the desert. Visiting the Nazca Desert allows you to explore a unique part of Peru that offers historical and natural wonders. Whether you're up for an aerial view or want to stay grounded, this place offers different ways to appreciate its mystical lines and better understand its ancient past. Number 9. Iquitos. Iquitos is the main city in the Loreto region, located in the northern part of Peru's Amazon. It's unique because you can reach it by road. You must either fly or take a boat. This city began as a place where long ago a group of hunter-gatherers lived and worked. Iquitos has a blend of old and new buildings. You'll find wooden houses on stilts next to the river, as well as modern structures in the town center. When you visit, don't miss the Belén floating market, where you can buy a variety of goods, including fruits and even exotic meats like crocodile. For crafts and keepsakes, the San Juan Market is your go-to place. From here, you can take boat rides on the Amazon River to see wildlife such as monkeys, alligators, and even the fearsome anaconda. Nearby, you can also visit the Pacaya Samiria National Reserve, close to the small town of Lagunas, to spot even more unique animals. Number 8. Puno. Puno is a scenic city on a hill next to Lake Titicaca. This lake is famous for the Euros floating islands. You can easily catch a boat to these islands from Puno's dock. The city is high, about 3,800 meters or roughly 2.4 miles above sea level. It offers stunning views of the lake and islands. Puno is less crowded compared to other tourist hangouts like Cusco or Lima. This makes it a more mellow place to visit. If you want souvenirs, the market near the lake offers good prices. From Puno, boats to the Euros Island leave frequently, making it a popular starting point for that adventure. The city gives you a glimpse into Aymara and Quechua cultures. Many people here belong to the Indian community, so you'll see a mix of modern life and traditional costumes. Women in colorful traditional dresses are a common sight, while in Puno, you could also visit smaller nearby towns like Chucuito, known for its ancient ruins, or Juli, famous for its colonial churches. Activities in and around Puno include visiting a llama farm or even spending the night with a local family to learn about their way of life. Number 7. Lima. Lima is the capital city of Peru and is home to nearly 9 million people. The city's colonial founding began in 1535 by Spanish explorer Francisco Pizarro. In Lima, you can experience a melange of the old and the new. There are modern hotels, but you'll also see buildings that display the city's Spanish provincial past. Lima is near the coast, so it's great for people who love surfing and seafood. Join a food tour and try local dishes like ceviche. A food tour allows you to visit true local markets and authentic restaurants. Now, there are two main areas you should explore in Lima. One is Lima Centro, the historical center. It has craft markets and buildings that will interest people who are into history. The other area is Miraflores. This is a greener and more modern part of the city, with shops selling vintage items and plenty of restaurants and bars. Near Lima, you could also visit the town of Callao for its port and maritime museum, or Barranco, known for its bohemian atmosphere and art galleries. Number 6. Colca Canyon. Colca Canyon is in the southern Sierra region of Peru. It is a very popular place for tourists. The canyon is more than 70 kilometers, or approximately 40 miles wide, and is the second deepest canyon in the world. The canyon is not just massive, it is home to many different landscapes consisting of flatlands, cliffs, and high mountains. One of the best things about Colca Canyon is seeing the Andean condors. These large birds fly over the canyon, which is 3,270 meters, or approximately 2 miles deep. You can also find old sites and ruins in the area. The people who live here keep their age-old traditions alive in small villages and towns. If you're looking to learn more, the nearby towns of Cabana Conde and Yanque offer additional scenic and cultural experiences. These towns have their own authentic local traditions, in addition to beautiful views of the canyon. Number 5. Sacred Valley. The Sacred Valley is near Cusco and the famous site of Machu Picchu in the Andes Mountains. This valley was important to the Inca because of its good weather and rich land. It is located in the southern Sierra region of Peru. If you like adventure, you can go trekking, rafting, or rock climbing here. If you're someone who prefers a more serene visit, the towns of Yucay and Urubamba are becoming places for travelers to experience spiritual rest and meditation. You can find beautiful small towns, local markets, and old Incan sites along the way. Some well-known Incan sites to visit are Pisac, Chinchero, and Ollantaytambo. Pisac is famous for its terraced hills and an artisan market. The market sells handmade items that make great souvenirs. Another interesting site is Choquequirao, which has less crowded ruins than Machu Picchu, but is still very impressive. Number 4. Inca Trail. The Inca Trail is a famous walking path in Peru that takes you to the well-known ancient city of Machu Picchu. The trail starts near Cusco, once the Incan Empire center. The hike usually takes about 4 days to finish. This trail is truly special because you walk on the same paths that the Incan people used back in 1200 to 1533 AD. As you hike, you will see the abundant beauty of nature all around you. Some part of the trail have steps carved into the hills, while others take you through high grasslands and misty forests. You will also see deep valleys and tall mountains. Along the way, there are old Incan ruins to explore. There are different routes to reach the top, each with its own length and difficulty level. Walking this historic trail is a unique experience. It feels very special when you finally reach the zenith of your journey, Machu Picchu, because you followed in the same footsteps as the ancient Incas from long ago. Number 3. Arequipa. Arequipa is the second biggest city in Peru. and sits at an elevation of 2,380 meters, or approximately 1.5 miles. The city is special for its white buildings, made from a white stone called sillar from nearby mountains. This gives it the nickname the White City. Unlike other cities in Peru, Arequipa doesn't have many ancient Incan sites, although at Mount Ampato, a well-kept frozen body of a young Incan girl from the 1400s was found and is named the Mommy Juanita, or Lady of Ampato. She was studied by scientists, and her body lies in the Museum of Indian Sanctuaries at the Catholic University of Santa Maria. One notable thing about this city is that it features a lot of Spanish architecture. One stop to consider is the Santa Catalina Convent, which is almost a small city with its own streets and colorful buildings. Another place to see is Puente Bolognesi, a bridge with excellent views. Many people started visit in Plaza de Armas main square, where you can find shops, places to eat, and old churches. Arequipa is close to the Colca Canyon and is a popular stop. Number 2. Cusco. Cusco is a vibrant city in the southern sierras of Peru. It was once the center of the Inca Empire and is now a popular place to visit for its history and culture. The city is close to famous places like Machu Picchu and the Sacred Valley. In Cusco, you'll find the main square called Plaza de Armas, which is a good spot to eat and relax. There's also the San Pedro Market, where you can buy handmade goods like clothes made from alpaca wool, pottery, and local food. A large Inca site called Sacsayhuaman is not far from the city. This place is known for its huge stone walls, and incredibly, it lines up with the sun during certain times of the year. People believe that these walls had a secondary function. They were built as a defense against earthquakes. Number 1. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is probably the most well-known site in Peru. It sits high in the Andes Mountains at 2,430 meters, or approximately 1.5 miles. This ancient Incan city was hidden from the world for so long that the people call it the Lost City of the Incas. It became famous worldwide and is usually open to visitors, but please check before booking your trip. Recently, Peruvians have expressed concern about over-tourism, and we need to be mindful. Because Machu Picchu is so popular, it can get very crowded. With these caveats in mind, planning your trip early is a good idea, and we've given you 9 other great places to visit. If you decide to go, there are several ways of getting to this site. You can hike trails like the Inca Trail or the Salcantay Trail to get to the summit. If walking long distances is not for you, there's also a train that can take you there. Once you arrive at Machu Picchu, there is much to see in this ancient metropolis. There are old buildings, temples, and even systems for moving water. You can also climb up to special spots like the Sun Gate part of the Inca Trail for an amazing view. Another alternative would be to climb Huayna Picchu or Machu Picchu mountain to admire the panorama. So there you have it, the top 10 mind-blowing places to visit in Peru. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow adventurers. And remember, don't just watch. Get out there and travel the world. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe for more travel inspirations. Adiós y nos vemos en el próximo video.